Starting to, ooh, we might overfill. Yeah, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. Ooh.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's video, 20% off everything in stock. Duffy 20, hit the store, duffyag.com. A lot of Duffys in that, but let's dive into the action today. Some tanker yanking. Stepping along and, oh, it doesn't do justice. It doesn't focus enough. But we're on the move, so tanker's there, we're here. We're out in the big world. See what goes on. Yeah, cold one this morning. Truck started, but it took quite a while till we had some heat. So it was chilly in this for about 30 minutes of the ride. Now we're good. Okay, I can't feel my hands. I even got to put my jacket on. I'm glad I brought that the other time. But here's what we got. We're at another farm. And if you know the farms, then you know the farms. I'm not gonna say who they are to publicly announce things like that because I'm not here for the farm. I'm here. You okay? I'm here for some work. Nico's whining over here. They got cool toys though, like sheds. There's at least 8 white tractors here, 2 that are articulates. Steve's got his tractor and his pump here, so there's actually going to be a remote up here. The tractor is back behind there, pumping out of one of the lagoons. And we're going to pull right in here and make our lives easier. So he said 5 trucks, we're going 5 miles one way. And then they're running the drag line. So should be a good day. It's 7:30 right now. And yeah, just pulled some hose out with them and hung out. And it's cold. It's really, really cold. I'm sure glad I got heat in here because it's cold otherwise. But first load, that's pretty slick. The pump's on our remote. So remotes are at the load stand so you don't have to walk out there. The only thing is you can overfill it quick, but I'll show you that. So from here, I think we got 5 trucks running today. I think everybody's a semi. I think so. But from here, it's amazing with technology. So they dropped me a pin of, here's the field we're going to, because it's not like, hey, go to this address, there's a field there. Usually there's only an address if there's a house or a business or whatnot. But dropped me a pin, so it's 8 minutes one way, like 6 miles, just under 6 miles. And then we're making a big loop, so we got 6 miles, 5.5, 6 miles back. And yeah, filling the frac tank again, and should be good to go. I don't know if we're loading off the road or if we're in the field or really what we're doing, but we're gonna find out. Only running today. Tomorrow, they just can't line up enough trucks to make it worth running, which it's the world we live in now. So I'm very excited that I have this set up and I can run. So I'm really glad that I did follow through with this. And my other trailer is great and all, just need a better truck to pull it if I'm going to do stuff like this. And a 6-inch offload isn't nearly as nice as a 8-inch offload. Alrighty, we're going to keep moving. I'll show you guys some of the cool stuff around, and yeah, call it good.
First load. Yeah, everything's frozen. Imagine that, wintertime. Whew. So I'm set right up. Hopefully another guy can get behind me, but we'll see. So yeah, I put my temporary cover, which is good. So it knocks it down when it goes by, but then once I see it pull forward, then I pull forward and it drops it in. Helps me fill because that way they don't have to lower it down, or I don't have to play a guessing game. But first load going in. I don't know if that's a truck back there. Yeah, this manure is a little heavy. So we pumped everything from pretty much just liquid to heavy sand. And sand definitely weighs a little bit more. So don't have it sped up all the way because, well, we just started pumping, so everything is freezing cold. Applicator that's hooked up to the articulate, so they'll lay the hose out according to best layout of the field, so they got enough hose but they don't have too much hose. So you got to remember corners and the furthest distance, I guess it would be. But yeah, the hydraulics are a little slow this morning, but it was cold, so put the relay on the pump, which wasn't the exact same one, but it works. Same style, just the hookups were a little bit different as far as the mounting bolts, but it will be good. That way I can sit at the cab, and this will hang off the back over here, and I can grab for it and run it. At some point I got to make it so this will be in the cab completely. So they're unreeling out there, coming up to here. We are full, which is a good place to start off. Yep. So other truck's gonna catch right up to me, but that means we'll at least give him quite a bit of manure real quick here. So he's unrolling, he's gonna run his way up, figure out the best route to here, unhook, since they are in sections, hook up to this, fire everything up, and just filling however long they actually pull out for hose takes quite a bit of manure, never mind then rolling. So yeah, sitting here parked up. I know in previous videos somebody complained that we were sitting on the road. Come on, back roads, everything else like that. Just because I said passing on a double solid line is 100% illegal doesn't mean you got to sit here and complain about absolutely everything in your life. So I know it's only like 3 people, but still. And they said, why don't you pull into the field, this and that. Here we might be actually able to pull in the field, but he's unreeling and he's got to find his connection spot, and then we'll hook it up to the pump. So you can control the valves. As you see, that one valve is coming across, which then feeds into it. So that one's open, runs through the pump there. So the line is getting primed. Yep. You ready to party? Got everything worked out now. So there's a truck in front, this truck, me. I think there's 1 other, 2 other. But applicator is out there. Right out there, right there. And I guess they're working this half up. Maybe. I don't know. He's turning around. So maybe he's doing something. Now we're moving, so. My extension worked for a little bit, and then once it got cold and the manure was stuck to it, it just started falling over and making a mess. Makes it less ideal, but my fill indicator's working. Last time we ran the tank, it wasn't. But you running the remote for everybody? So remote, got the big pump out there, dry hill pump, 12-inch dry hill load stand. All it is the tractor's out there, and there's a gate valve that's run off the remote. So green means go, red means stop, and that's it. So we're leaving them there. They got 2 of them. They got a 3rd remote, but one truck actually had an alternator issue, and you guys are dirty. You guys better. And so yeah, we're running. Well, cold weather does things to everything, so keep it moving, but it always makes it challenging in the cold. So it's me and a Diller, and then another Hainsworth bigger tanker. So you can see it starting to, oop, we might overfill. Shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. Ooh. So if you're not paying attention, that is extremely full. if you're not paying attention, it takes about 20 seconds to shut it down. But I better keep going because another truck's right behind me. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Load up. So if I'm talking to you guys, not paying attention, very easily you could overload that because it takes you 20 seconds from when you press it to when it stops to really stop the flow from going. It's okay, load them full, keep it moving. So James is off this weekend. He's being a good boyfriend, and he didn't invite me, which I don't know why. So that's his truck parked up there, and they don't have anybody driving it. Got yanked with some heifer water out of the water trough. Oh, we're back to playing with this bone, which we got that at Ocean State Job Lot, and I was like, I didn't think he'd play with it at all. It's his favorite friggin' thing. Carries it around with him now. So I guess you guys got to check out Ocean State Job Lot for pet toys. Update on where we're at. The truck's back with the new alternator and it's moving. So now we got the 4 trucks running, and hopefully we'll keep the drag line moving a little bit more. As you see, the sun is setting down some, coming up on them. So we'll be backed up right now because, well, 2 trucks loaded at the same time, and then I pulled in, and the other truck's behind me, not that far back, but there we go. In and in. 2. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. You know it's almost dinner, but it's not quite yet. So what? We'll see if I gave them enough room. This is our last loads for the day. Made a mess today. I don't think I got enough room for them. Maybe. So I'll make sure I drain it all the way down. That way when I open it, I don't have much in there. I didn't give them enough room, so you can't get there. You only got so much room with the frac tank where you can offload. We'll let it drain down, and that'll be it for the day. Coming up here on sunset season. Oh, we're gonna miss it. So it looked pretty good before, not as good as previous videos, but we're all done for the day. So I gotta fill this up with some fuel. I don't know if there's a spot to drain the tank here or not. So, this driver from Kings, his son actually watches the channel, so he must be done getting fuel. Been a good day. Always some hiccups in the cold weather, and farming on the weekends is just part of it. I'm gonna sneak through some of this gear and then ask him if I can show it, because yeah, like there's a noon crawler, James's truck, the boats, well, the boat trailer, some army trucks. There's some cool stuff here. We got a T9, a 400, like cool, neat stuff, big stuff. Wow, look at this thing with an H&S on it. Like, this is a rig, set of triples, one of those chrome mowers that goes sideways. So one with a silage metal box, and then one with a live bottom. But what really is cool, so chrome parts, white Oliver with the white cab on it, white, 2 articulate whites. Like Frank used to have one there. So this is a 4 150, a 2 135. Evan has had, I don't know, I always get mixed up. There's a 1755 Oliver, yeah, there. Like, I know there's a lot of white guys out there that really enjoy them, and this one's a 4 270. just pure awesomeness. So figured I'd show you guys that quickly. Then there's more stuff down there, some newer stuff. Well, let me get loaded up. I just realized I was talking to him and he was like, oh, I got a tanker like that without a boom on it. It's got a diller spreader on it. It's actually, it looks like an S2600 like mine sitting out there. You guys can't see it. I'll pull up when I do it. But draining tank right now. Yeah, Neil Peck swung by, dropped me some swag, so I appreciate that. He's got some Duffy Ag swag now, but yeah, I don't know, you guys can't see that with that light, you can see the reflection, but pretty sweet. So tank will be drained. All the manure on the back of the tank already, I went to go wipe the license plate off and frozen, so we'll have to put some hot water on it, clean that up. Out here, everybody knows manure trucks, the backs of them get absolutely nasty. So, alrighty, pull up and get going. Let me see if I can get you guys a good angle over here. That rig, that does look pretty much identical to the white truck on the front. The height, the ride. Oh, he's got better rims. Well, not Dayton rims, but alrighty, let's go drop this tank, see what we get into. Just dropped the tanker, so we got quite the lineup going on there. I appreciate James letting me park it there. And well, Nico's gonna have dinner. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I ate all my lunch, well, 2 meals that I brought. Well, we're gonna bobtail home. It's what time is it? 7 o'clock. Be home at 9, just before 10. Figure out some dinner. Woo! Long day. Even though we didn't have enough trucks running and mechanical breakdowns, Steve called me and he said 300,000 was moved out, which isn't bad for the conditions, for being freezing and everything else and short on trucks. So pretty much 300,000 between 3 trucks. I'd say 3.5. We had the one for some of it, so 90, 100,000 gallons a truck. Granted, they haul a little bit more, but you know, I did lap. Did I lap the diller? No, what did I do? Yeah, lap the Hainsworth. But all because I could get in and out. So it was good, really fun. It's great running with people that actually want to get the job done. In the past, I've had a lot of, I was by myself trying to get the job done. So it's awesome. I love working with the good people. I appreciate Neil Peck hooking me up with a hat. So welcome stock we hauled there previously. Well, Ancho's done. Let's get moving. Well, we made it back. I thought I smoked a deer, but the bumper, dirty bumper, says I didn't. 2 ran in front of me, and yeah, ooh, it was close. So, but alrighty, I am gonna eat some dinner. Got some takeout, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I know it's dark. 15 hours in the truck nonstop. Good day. So I appreciate helping them guys out and getting to meet people, and yeah, it's a small world in the ag industry. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.